wherever you may roam. Dinosaurs and highlight stores galore. Automatic and on, so automatic and on. Tango in the breeze, a smile on your sleeve. Close your eyes, pretend that you're alive. Tragedies like rain to my open veins. There's no trace of anything at all. Points for everybody who remembers the song from one of my past videos. If you can hear me okay and stuff, and it's not lagging too much, name the title of the song or the video where it was featured. Good. Brilliant. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Is the music bothering you? Is it too loud or anything? Let me know if it's yeah, it was featured in a few live chats because that's like some of the only stuff that I can play in live chats because it's unreleased, so it's not copywritten. And it's also some of my favorite, so that works out nicely for me. Music volume is fine. Brilliant. So, let me just... Tragedies like rain. Right, I have to be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna put this here. Just casually. The song is Automatic by Snake River Conspiracy. I think they're mostly known for their cover of How Soon Is Now and their album Vulcan that came out in the 90s. It's from my last Cheeky video featuring Lucy. Right. So, does everybody have a drink? 'Cause we have something very special planned tonight, as I've already told you. I bought some gin. I don't know why I'm looking up there, because like the recorder is up there, but I keep forgetting that the webcam's right here. I see right through you under spinning lights. You look stoned, deceived tonight. Do you have work tomorrow, Corey? Or are you just out of booze? I think I said some... Excuse you, Jack. Some gin? You know, I've already broke open a bottle. It's this one. And I've been using it so sparingly. Barely enough to get buzzed. I had to get this because it has a cat on it. And also it has catnip. inside of the gin. It's all foggy and condensation because I just grabbed it out of the freezer. Ooh. I'm sorry, Corey. I'll have one for you. Can you hear the tapping all right, or is the music drowning it out? I have the stereo mic back on because it's superior. So this is... The label's getting all wet. This is the first one we have in our selection today. See, I've only drank about like this much. This one is catnip in it, and like... The description is all in German. This was hand bottled in 2018. This is batch 001 and it's bottle 685. Somebody has handwritten that on the thingy. I don't know if you can see it. I turned the saturation up a great deal because I wanted turquoise lighting, but... Yeah, when I shake it, it's just really subtle. I was hoping for more splashy sounds. Also, I might have to get up to shut the windows. Because my neighbor is a huge jerk. I've taken my last one. I'm on to the next. Let me just introduce some of the gins first before we start. The second one I got is this. Again. Can you even see how purple it is? Oh my god. Jesus. My visions. I'm just trying to get good lighting. It's very purple. And I'm curious as to what it tastes like. It says it's a blackberry gin. I know it's an Austrian brand. And this one isn't even open yet. The seal is still on up there. I like blackberry anything. Like my favorite cider is a blackberry cider. So I had to get this one. You're done with your to-dos for today? Congratulations! I'm currently doing my to-do for the day. Oh gosh, it's so pretty. I wish you could see it like properly. Like if I hold it up to the yellow lamp, it turns like a really intense corally color. If I hold it up to the blue light, it just turns like deep, deep purple. So beautiful. What have you all been up to today? Tell me about your day while I tell you about my gin. And this is an alien head. This is the one you saw in the thumbnail that I was posing with. And I had to get this one because of the name. I'm just gonna hold it up so you can read it. It had my name on it, so I had to get it. Do you even understand? Do you even understand? How are these shaky sounds? Do you like those? Because I can't hear how it's coming through. Lazy but productive day. I have those sometimes. It's usually the days where I'm playing The Sims. And when I'm playing The Sims, because everything takes so long to load, in the loading times I just have time to do everything else. Especially if I'm making a sim, because I have so much clothing that it takes ages to load. So yeah, this is like an alien head. It's an alien, and the gin is called Ali. Ooh, look at how pretty and bubbly it is inside. Oh, hi Derek. I haven't said hi to Derek yet. I think I just skipped that part because I got too excited. Hi everybody. Ooh, how do you say this? Geneva? Or, yeah, do you say that like a, yeah, never mind. I'm bad at, just tell me how to say it. I'm bad with words. Also, oh my god, you're going to Florida. I'm sorry. But I'm happy about the rescue kitten. Kittens are great. I'm cat snuggle deprived. I would adopt a cat for myself if I weren't trying so hard to move. I hope it all goes well though, and that you don't get eaten alive by mosquitoes and alligators. Though I find that the mosquitoes are slightly more vicious. So yeah, alien gin. What? Did somebody steal your Starbucks card? First of all, that's ridiculous. Also, what kind of a person steals a Starbucks card? I'm picturing like something like a meth head, but for caffeine. Long story, well, we got time. My streams are usually upwards of like 2 hours, so you can tell us the kitten story. But first, you guys tell me which gin we wanna try first. Do you want Allie, Schrodinger's cat, or Amethyst? And I'm gonna... Jittery hardcore caffeine addict. You know, this could be me in the future. With a little bit of bad luck, this could be me. Yeah, that's what I just said, Alina. What? This is ridiculous. Where at least they're refunding it, yeah, but like... That's... wow. Meh. So yeah, which should it be? I also got some snacks. If I get peckish, which I probably will, because I had a really modest breakfast. I have a bag of Chex Mix, my favorite. Again, I keep looking up at the recorder instead of the camera. Because I'm an idiot. What they say is right, just have to lose. Purple stuff. Okay, do we have any more votes? Purple stuff is leading with 1 vote. Oh my god, Alina, you're missing out. Chex Mix is only the most delicious snack ever. It's a mix with like different kind of snack foods. It has Chex, which is a kind of cereal, and then it also has rye chips, and it also has pretzels, and it also has those little tiny snacky bread things. Okay, we have 2 votes for purple. Purple, okay, everybody wants the purple stuff. Yeah, whatever you say. Purple stuff. Let me just break this open. Why are those seals always so vicious? There we go. I want all the plastic off though. I don't like plastic. Yeah, it's all mixed up, and this one's flavored with like tons of garlic powder and onion powder and Worcestershire sauce, and it's epic. I love garlic and onions so much. Fuck you, plastic. Aww. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see what you would fall in love with that. So adorable. Aww. My angels have broken wings, smoke cocaine and fuck for free. I hate everything I be, you, myself, and... Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting the gin here with some fruity notes. You definitely get the gin first, the elderberry, but then it just gets a little sweeter, like it gets a little sweeter after like the first whiff, and the blackberry starts to come through after a few seconds. So let's try this. False confessions, misdirections, scrape the mirror of my life for one more ray of love, a false solution. I don't know how well you can see the color inside the glass, but it's beautiful, almost iridescent. Smells the same in the glass as it does in the bottle. Two kittens. Okay, it burns. Yeah, you definitely don't expect that kick in the face from something so sweet and smooth smelling. It's definitely on the spicy side. I don't remember the other one to be this spicy, but I've only had it in gin fizzes, not by itself. So I was probably mostly just tasting the powdered erythritol. I know the cider you're talking about, Alina. It's at my local store. I've had it once because it came in a can. I think it was even in a video. I think I drank it in the last Cyberpunk video featuring Maggie. That's where it was from. Okay. I feel like the blackberry is just the scent. It's I don't taste much of it. I honestly got more carrot from the carrot gin than I get blackberry from this. You know what I'm saying? Jack and I tried a carrot gin. I still have to edit the video. I think I loaded it into the software before. I also just loaded the Donut Showdown and started editing that yesterday because I had a few hours off in the morning. Aww! You guys, I need to make more of those cyberpunk videos. I've been thinking about... I'm just gonna close the windows now because I'm starting to smell something I don't like and I want to evade this before it gets too bad. There I am. Carrot gin. I'm not kidding you. That experience was gold though, let me tell you about our gin tasting experience. So we went for a walk in the old town because it was kind of a rainy and kind of a blah day. And we came across a liquor store that was called the Whiskey Brothers that happened to be open. So we went inside and one of the owners, like one of the brothers, was so enthusiastic about all the whiskey and gin and rum that he was selling. It was usually it annoys me when people try to push sales to that extent, you know, and kind of get obnoxious about it. But this guy was just, he wanted to tell you all about the liquor and where it was from. And we just wanted to look around, and then we decided to get a small bottle of that carrot gin because according to him, it tasted like this long orange root, you know, this long orange root. I'm like, carrots? And he's like, yeah, that. It's such a fun experience. And we looked around and they had all kinds of really beautiful bottles, and I buy liquor mostly for the bottles, so I can do this. But it's usually like the prettier the bottle, the better it tastes for some reason. No, but I don't know what it is. It kind of, it didn't taste bad. It was like a really smooth gin. The carrot wasn't overpowering at all. It blended really nicely with the rest of the ingredients, to be honest. Also, I haven't seen the Keanu Reeves Cyberpunk 2077 presentation. But whatever this is makes me competitive to publish more Cyberpunk videos. Maybe this summer. I was thinking about what kind of videos I should make next now that I published my baby, my typo negative singing video. And I'm like, well, realistically, it's gonna be August in a few days. So I should probably get started on the production of the autumn/Halloween videos if I want anything to come out before Halloween. But like, I'm not done with summer yet. I still wanna make the most out of summer and summer themed videos. And Cyberpunk is just one of those. We'll see. I am the worst critic when it comes to entertainment. Like, I am so hard to please. So, if I like something, it's gotta be breathtaking. Like, Don't Breathe. That was pretty cool. Yeah, wouldn't we all? I think everybody here would love more Cyberpunk videos. I do have one idea that I'm working on. I just have to figure out how to effectively implement everything that I wanted to do, because last time where I left off was basically with bartender Ali inviting you over to try some illegal tech drugs. And yeah, I gotta figure out how I can make ASMR triggers out of an experience like that, especially because I've never done drugs. So I just gotta go off what I can find on the internet. Crazy again. Right. Curious how this is gonna taste on a gin fizz. I may have some, but first we're gonna try all of them just as they are to get the pure flavor. Right, which one's next? Schrodinger's cat with catnip or alien head? Strung out and crazy again, strung out again, crazy again. Now. Nope, wrong verse. I shouldn't think so bad of you. Leave me in the dark. I shouldn't scream your name at all. I shouldn't wonder why you're gone. Again. Strung out and crazy. We have 2 votes for alien head. Got any more votes coming in? Yes, I'm starting to feel it already. I am a lightweight. Have you guys ever been out drinking with a lightweight? Alina has. Alien. Alright. What should have been green? I mean, it can be green. Damn, that's as green as it's gonna get. Alien. Let me take off the seal real quick for the alien head. may or may not be a short stream. Jin, oh my god, can you guys hear this? Wait, let me turn it again. No, nothing. Can't really hear this, can you? It just made the weirdest noise. This smells like generic gin, to be honest. What do you think? Just go along with this like you would in my videos. Alcoholic? Excuse you. I am merely an anxious drinker. There we go. So this bottle is really not the best for pouring. No matter which way you pour it out, it just flows right off the edge. I won't be using that in the video. Okay. Oh my god. Smells like grass and nail polish remover. Yep. The other one was like elderberry and fruity, and this is just grass and nail polish remover. The fuck? This is a German gin. What's that aftertaste that I can't determine? It has something in it that tastes very smooth and round. And that's just in contrast to all the spicy aromas. I don't know. There's something about this. It has an aftertaste of something really weird. The bottle is very decorative though. I feel like I'm gonna finish this and stick a candle in it because I can. You can't ride with the one, you don't know me. All the niggas I come home when I'm silent with Toby. Gets stuck in my head every time. But this playlist is almost finished, so it's gonna switch to typo negative again. It's grass, leaves, something green, some kind of foliage. Yeah. Foliage is a good comparison for how this tastes. Okay, I'm not sure if I would recommend that. but we're gonna try them in gin fizzes eventually. It doesn't even taste green, because you know what green tastes like? Waldmeister. But it kind of has this leafy finish to it. I'm not even sure it's summery, it's just like leafy. It's like a Bulbasaur gin. I don't even... Yeah, something like that. Something like what Corey said. This is a pretty good comparison. Weird. Really weird. Yeah, this one definitely needs some powdered erythritol and some squished limes. Right, we have one last gin to try. Schrodinger's Cat. I've had this in gin fizzes before, and I can attest to the effects of it. You know, gin is the liquor that agrees with me the most. It makes me really happy and flirty and hyper. And oh, this one's like half empty. Never will you see somebody shake a liquor bottle so vigorously. Like an ASMR artist. Oh. Right, Schrodinger's Cat. I got this one specifically because it said it had catnip in it. And I think it's the catnip that makes it so good. I mean, makes the effect so good. What it does basically, it relaxes you. Just it winds you right down. Makes you really relaxed and really happy. And this is the clean glass. Sorry about that. It tastes less spicy, less harsh than the other ones. This one. I can definitely smell the regular gin spices, but something else on top of it as well. I think it might be the catnip, but like... One second. Smells nothing alike. This is actual catnip. Allie, why do you have catnip? You don't have a cat. Ah, witchcraft. Right, let's taste this. Definitely smoother than the others. Not a Christmas tree. This tastes more herbal than the other two. Specifically herbal though, not just grassy. Typing is hard. Mercury is still in retrograde, so if you find that you're making especially obnoxious typos all the time, it goes direct on like in early August something. Smooth and herbal. Yeah. But not like Jägermeister herbal, not like overpowering. Just like a gin with an herbal aftertaste. Right, so that was... I'm getting really slow. Really slow now. I need a little break before we do anything else with them. No, it's not NyQuil. Oh, it smells so good, guys. I wish I could give you some. But I only have this bag from Corey left and another bag from Jack left. And then I'll be all out of Chex Mix. Garlic goodness. Carbs, savory. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Does anybody know how I can get checks to sponsor me? I feel like nobody wants to sponsor my videos because I'm already advertising for the brand for free. Does checks even do influencer sponsors? Can you guys recommend any other Chex Mix flavors apart from Party Blend? This one's my favorite. I think I also like the turtle flavor. You know, I'm thinking, if this is the biggest bag they sell, does that mean they sell smaller bags too? Like, how small are regular bags? And do they have those 100 calorie bags where everything's pre-portioned in like 100 calories? And I know that the idea behind 100 calorie packets is to get people to eat less. Because supposedly you'd be less likely to open a new pack every time because you'd be like, oh, I've already had 5 packs or so. Do I really need a 6th one? Whereas if you had just one of these big ones, you would just eat it all like I am at the minute. But I feel like that those things just doesn't work for me. Maybe I'm too smart or maybe I'm just too sneaky. But if I have like those tiny little bags, they usually come in a really big multi-pack, right? And if I have a multi-pack of those tiny little bags, then that multi-pack becomes a serving size. Does anybody else feel that way? Or is that just my gluttonous ass? How much is 15 ounces? Holy shit! That's almost a pound, isn't it? £15. 15. But you might out of the gutter. 15 ounces, almost a pound. Heightens the guilt. Yeah, the guilt for producing so much plastic. That's the only guilt I know. So, the family size bag is 15 ounces. And a serving is an ounce. That means that there's 15 servings in one bag. Do you guys know anyone whose family has 15 members? Apart from mine, because what is birth control? I finally tempted Alina too much, and she has to get snacks. An ounce is 28.3495 grams. I just remembered about 28 grams. So. I know. I'm not looking forward to having to adjust to all the weird measurements that only Americans use, to be honest. Why does America appear to be so cut off from the rest of the world? Because even when watching stuff on Netflix, there's stuff that's licensed in America, and there's stuff that's licensed in the rest of the world. And those don't overlap. Like, Jack and I can only watch Netflix originals, pretty much, because everything else isn't licensed either for him or for me. What did you get, Alina? God damn it, work stuff. Work needs to simmer down. We're eating and drinking and talking about random shit. For now, I've had like 2 servings of this. Tortilla chips. Now I want nachos. Hey, what is your guys' favorite drinking snack? That was a question in the Block Things quiz we took. I'm just sort of like, I don't know what's going on. You guys are talking, but I don't speak your language. That's a good one. Stranger Things reference. Anybody watch Stranger Things? We finished it. It was good as ever. I'm just disappointed about the ending. I'm not saying anything. No spoilers. Just asking if anybody has seen it and saying that I'm disappointed about the ending. Yeah. We're watching Lucifer too. And when Stranger Things 3 came out, we had options for what we want to watch at night. And Jack consistently kept choosing Stranger Things over Lucifer. That's how good it was. Right? Nothing gets through Gemma, nothing. If you listen to the radio in Germany, it's all the same songs. They buy like 2 or 3 new songs every year that are already like huge hits overseas. Like, they don't take risks here, like they just buy whatever sells well. They buy the licenses for a couple of songs every year, and other than that they just play 70s, 80s and 90s in a loop all day long, because that shit isn't licensed and they can play it for free. I feel like we're on season 3 of Lucifer by now. And I feel like even though it's the cop drama thing, like I recognize that, but this is like the best made cop drama that I've seen so far. Like even the filler episodes are just hilarious. And the screenwriters are they really know what they're doing. Because the characters have such good lines every time. My favorite TV quote ever is actually from that show. It's when Lucifer says to his mother, "A foursome is not an emotion, Mom." That was just like epic, in and out of context. You know, I feel like my attitude is changing regarding many things. Where was I going with this? Hold on, I lost the thought. The gin is definitely working. Wait. I'm gonna get it out of the drain. A Gemma or something. Oh yeah, right. Because because of my unique background or whatever, I just tend to feel like everybody hates me. But lately I found a really great coping technique for that, which is whenever I feel like everybody hates me, I think about all the people that everybody actually hates. I can compile some for you if you want. YouTube copyright support. Everybody who works for Gemma. Politicians. Oh yeah, I agree. They definitely cast the right actor for playing Lucifer. You know which character really annoys me? It's Chloe. She's so Virgo. She's like the most obnoxious type of Virgo that ever existed. It's like everything I dislike about Virgos, and I don't even dislike most Virgos. Just like that kind of Virgo. You are very welcome to steal that coping mechanism. It's actually really fun. Cause like, somebody leaves a really nasty comment or whatever. But like, imagine the hate mail that politicians get. Imagine how much YouTube copyright support must hate their jobs. I'm not really a fan of this, the stupid shit that people like to promote where they're like, well, you shouldn't feel bad for yourself because so many people have it so much worse. But like, I'm not so many people. I am stuck in this shithole, okay? And I gotta cope with this somehow. But for most hated people in the world, that really works. Just try to top that. Think of just post in the comments whatever people you can think of that are just unanimously hated. Therapists are probably the most underappreciated people ever. Because people go to them and they just unload all their bottled up crap. And the therapists go home every day. You think they get a thank you every now and again? Maybe from some people. But mostly it's just like listening to people's shit and trying to stay sane at the same time. I know, I hate it when people try to shame people for expressing something negative. Because most of the time they actually have a really good point. But people try to write other people off as like non-credible sources for whatever reason. I encounter that a lot because I look like a teenager. People think I'm really, really young. I'm almost 30. But people think I'm really, really young. And people make assumptions about me because I'm really, really young looking. And I don't know, why is it so hard? Like, the truth almost doesn't matter. Even if you tell people the truth, they're still gonna just make assumptions about you based on how you look. If you don't tell them something that happens to automatically already align with everything they already believe about the world, they're just gonna play out, refuse to believe it. I've dealt with this a lot, like, oh, you're so young, you can't possibly have any problems. All the freaking time. And I think it's a really unfair thing to assume about everyone. Like, my neighbor is like that. She's like in her 60s, and she looks at me like, oh, you're just a young person. They just like, consensus reality can be a really small place. What do you mean by that? Please elaborate. But anyway, the 60-year-old lady, she's like, she can't comprehend the idea that somebody younger than her can have any problems, because she's like, I'm so old and I have arthritis, therefore I have it worse than anyone around me. And yeah, I just think it's really unfair to assume that about somebody that you don't even know just because of how they look, because in the end you don't know what a person is going through at any given time. People just somehow have this impression that if somebody is not visibly dying, they must be okay. Also, yes, algorithms are indifferent, but they are partial to making the company money, and not likely to push something that doesn't make them any money. And exposure and popularity is kind of just reserved for the people who are good at marketing. I still don't get it. Oh no, Alina. Because if we start walking around in zombie costumes, then people would just say we just want attention. That's how it always pans out from my experience. If you're struggling, then people don't believe you're struggling and trample all over you. And if you say that you're struggling, you just want attention. That would be so cool. What do you guys think about zombie movies? As for me, they have to be well made. I think the funniest zombie flick we've watched was Wormwood. It was an Australian one. That one had a wicked sense of humor. It was really funny. Oh yeah! Okay, I got it now. So like this person has their perspective and this person has that perspective, and they only agree about yay much. Jack, people don't tell you want attention because you're intimidating looking. Brilliant. I got it. Suspension of disbelief. What do you mean kind of a zombie film? Is it a zombie film or not? I can only recommend Wormwood though. It's really funny. I've just been eating Chex Mix for like a half hour straight, haven't I? Oh my god, Jack, do you remember this one movie we watched? With a bat demon or whatever? Who was trying to seduce that one guy in that motel room? And she pinned him down in like the hallway. It's almost empty. What was it called again? I don't remember the title. Yeah! Yeah, could very well have been a succubus. She cute though. Anybody else seen this? That's a good one. I should make a video out of that. Yeah. Most horror stuff isn't really scary. And if it isn't scary, it better be funny. Or else it'll suck. Enjoying being scared, I think the psychology behind this because it's not happening to you. Like if it were happening to you, you wouldn't be enjoying it. Also, some people are just adrenaline junkies. They get off on being scared and stressed. Because they need their hits of adrenaline. ASMR is the opposite of that, unless it's horror ASMR. Then it's both at the same time. I get such a huge adrenaline rush when somebody buzzes my door. Because the door buzzers here are really loud. And really startling. It's like out of nowhere, it's just like echoing through the whole entire building. It doesn't even matter whose door it is that's being buzzed. That shit wakes you up. Like you're just minding your business, not really expecting anything, and it's just like like an electric shock. I feel like this is what they do to rats in labs. Det er ikke noe som er skrukt inn. Tell me about your most annoying neighbor. I've already told you all about mine, so... I know, right? People who have lovely door buzzes, I feel like they take them for granted. And we're just here. And it's like, God, I hate it when sometimes the kids out there, they don't realize how obnoxious they are. And you just keep their finger pressed on the buzzer the entire time. Until I'm basically ready to go out and beat their asses myself. Oh, also past neighbors. Yes, tell me all about them. Let it all out. Same. I keep hoping a demon or something pushes the elephant over the railing when he smokes. That would be amazing karma. But idiots seem to live forever, so. What did your neighbor do wrong? Right, the blacklist is still on. Sorry, I forgot. I took care of everything else. Where do we go? I have to go to the classic studio. Thank you for using Creator Studio Beta. Please tell us why you still need to go back to Creator Studio Classic. Check all that apply. A specific feature is hard to use. Tell us what? Blacklisted words. Submit. Right, blacklist is off. Knock yourselves out. if you've already written something and it doesn't seem to go through, if you can, just copy and paste it. Ew! Flushing is essential. What? What did he do that a SWAT team was after him? I'm getting distracted by the foliage outside. Itchy nose. That's pretty cool. Just thinking, what would have been bad enough for a SWAT team? I don't think I can finish this bag. I have like yay much left. It's getting too bad. I have to go wash my hands. I'm good now. I have my anti-nose itch shirt. His sex life must suck by the sound of it. Or you can hear him jacking off all the time, can't you? The elephant's sex life probably sucks too, because I never hear him doing anything. And, yeah. It's probably hard to find a woman who's attracted to somebody like that. Because he truly is a jerk. A sexist jerk who has no respect for anyone. I can't decide if my most annoying neighbor is the elephant or the family right next to him who just let their kids do whatever all the time. And the kids are just like screaming and throwing tantrums and playing really loud until way late at night. I left them a friendly note saying to please calm their kids down because I have work. And ever since then, they've just been taking them out more. They've been letting them scream elsewhere. Oh. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I hate living in an apartment. I've never known anything else though, because like rent is really expensive here for houses and they're really hard to come by. Most places are just apartments. The elephant is super disgusting though. He's just like, I hear him opening his window and he lets out a really loud burp and then he lights a cigarette. So like, yeah, he's not getting laid much. We're trying. Okay. I'm full now. So tell me what you want to do for the remainder of the stream. I just successfully replaced a meal with Chex Mix. We can move on now. Okay, got something. Okay. Everybody take this quiz and tell me what you get. She wears death beautifully, more stunning now than in her life, on a bed of autumn leaves, into her eyes, and quite surprised I whisper, don't you leave. True. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done while drunk? I passed out once. And that's it. You're whiskey? How did you get whiskey? What did you answer? I'm beer and I'm offended. Around, falling bright. Tequila, huh? What did you all answer? What's the most embarrassing thing you've done while drunk? For the what taste appeals the most to your gut complex. Because I like them difficult, puzzling, and occasionally unintelligible. And I'm definitely talking about alcohol and not previous partners. What? Sorta sandy? Ooh, I had a whiskey-based cocktail at a bar once. It had sand in the name for some reason. It was okay. Martini. Everybody's getting such varied results for once. Not like some of the quizzes where everybody basically gets the same thing. Also, why is magic mushrooms a snack? It's hardly even a food. Sandy. Blood and sand. Yep, that was the cocktail. Blood and sand. Blood and sand is one of the few classic mixed drinks that include Scotch whiskey. It was named for Rudolph Valentino's 1922 bullfighter movie Blood and Sand. The red juice of the blood orange in the drink helped link it with the film. The recipe is first known to have appeared in the 1930 savory cocktail book. So that's what I had. That's interesting. No beer goggles? I definitely have beer goggles. When I get drunk, I just want to tell everyone how pretty they are and that they're going somewhere in life. I'm obnoxious like that. That's the closest I've come to beer goggles. What's the most unique drink you've ever had? Like the most unusual drink. I think the most unusual I've ever had was called a Heavy Sailor, actually. It's a Kahlua-based drink. It has Kahlua and 2 types of rum and just lime juice. And that's it. But the lime juice really cuts through the Kahlua, I found out, when I tried to recreate this at home, but I only had one kind of rum. I mean, I have 2 types of rum, but one is mango flavored, so it doesn't really go with anything. Think about this time last year or something. I made the casual mixology video. You don't drink mixed drinks? Why not? They're the most fun drinks ever. Oh my god. My fingernail is chipping and it's bothering me. Mixed drinks are my favorite. What was in it? Yeah, I drink to drown out my social anxiety, so I guess I kind of get the same effect there. And most people are extroverts. In fact, this world is like set up for extroverts. And this world is where extroverts thrive and introverts, well, just stay home. Cement mixer, what? Let's look at what's in it. The worst shot ever. 1 part Bailey's Irish cream, 1 part lime juice. That doesn't sound bad at all. I mean, I like both these things. So, beer, vodka. Oh my god. I'm getting the bad kinds of tingles from that recipe, Alina. Ew. Everything about that just sounds bad. I used to do that too a lot though, with all kinds of different kind of vodkas, which is where I learned that mixing most alcohols just doesn't end well. I'm looking it up right now. Hazelnut liqueur, strawberry liqueur. What is that? Sounds interesting. I've never had it though. Yeah, feels like you might have been. Place to lay our head, stomach pains and ulcers reign again. Like in my early mixology experiments, I tried to mix things with wine. Never goes well. Because my dad was like cleaning out his cupboards and just gave me all his wine. And I'm not a wine drinker. But my ex drank everything, so I figured I could just hand them over to her. Oh my god, what? What kind of a camping trip was that, Alina? Yeah, that would not have ended well. There's better be some real good friends. Call me boring, but I think friends should be nice to each other. Oh, metal festival. Got it. Oh yeah, people are crazy there. The barista at a bakery asked me if Jack and I were headed to a festival of sorts, cause we looked like the crowd that usually attends. Very alternative. It's not a phase, Mom. I think I found my cat ears even. Couldn't find them when getting ready for the cancer video, but then they reappeared again. There is no URL. I don't think it sends URL from anybody others, other than the admin. I can't even really see them. Well, that candle's out. These are cute enough. Did you manage to escape with a plastic knife? Still get the blackberry from this one. Doesn't taste like anything though. Oh my god! I am impressed! That was the amethyst gin. The blackberry one. It smells like blackberry, doesn't taste like it. I like the purple lighting. It will probably be good mixed though. Oh! That sounds like a crazy trip. I wish you could taste test all different kinds of gin, but so far I got like wood scratching. Is it blue on your end? I just turned the color temperature way onto the warm side. This one looks more pink to me. This one's purple. That's the blue one. You like that sound? I was like, why is this cork not going down? You keep pushing it down and it keeps floating up, and I keep pushing it down and it keeps floating up. I remove it and it's like... Suppose this could be a good sound. Does the sound give you tingles? I did not expect that at all. It's kind of funny sounding. Which, unfortunately, the other bottles don't make as pleasant of a sound. Like this cat. This one is more of a... Mad Alchemy! My god! Now that is ASMR inspiration. Jesus. Mad Alchemy. Whew. Alchemist roleplay. Or something. I wanna see that. Well, I gotta do it to be able to see it, but still. This one's got a glass lid. And it has like this rubber stopper on it to go on smoothly and properly close it. But this is like some glass clinking. And this one, well, you're just decorative. Do you find that you have areas of your body that are most sensitive to ASMR triggers? For me, it's like the top of my head. If I can, like spatially hear the sounds on like the top of my head. That tends to give me more tingles than right up on my ears. Alchemist ASMR. That sounds so cool. God, what could I make? I could make a potion or something. Top and back of your head, yeah. I especially like soft speaking on the top of my head. I always angle my microphone usually like that, so that most of the sounds and my talking are like on the top of your head. So like, I have it angled this way. This would be the normal way. This would be just straight up speaking from the front. But in most videos I have it angled so that I'm speaking right here from this angle. That's usually it. So, does anybody happen to know how you can get studio lighting without a ring light? Because I bought a blue screen. And now I need studio lighting. Because it turns out it doesn't work if the lighting isn't all even. And I don't want to fuck around with ring lights because it's like everybody looks like a shiki. With those ring lights, it makes rings in your eyes. In every single video, everybody's got just those rings in their eyes and everybody looks like a shiki and it just looks a little out of place. I'm only just now playing around with it. But yeah, so far I figured out a chroma key background only works if it's all the same color. And if the lamp is right here, then it's gonna illuminate like about this much and not the top or on the edge. And if there are like any folds in it, that's gonna cast shadows and it's just really bad. Don't wanna set you off. Don't wanna make you mad. There's no reason you should understand. No, I'm not going to join the group that make ring lighter eyes at people. And the contacts are still reflective. So you would still be able to see the ring light. I don't know, it just has to be really even. Maybe I could like illuminate the background somehow. Maybe that's my best bet. Never looking back. What they say is really true. It's coming after you. It's just really weird. I might fuck around with like big reflective surfaces all around to try and get the light even everywhere. But this might take a while. Even though the last few times I've been out, I haven't been eaten alive by mosquitoes, so maybe I can manage to get an outdoor shoot at some point. Dead by dawn of Christmas, 'cause there ain't no turning back. Right. I think I've drank enough for one day. I really shouldn't overdo it. Alina, you should join the A team. The lighting in The Sims 3 is so messed up. Because it cuts off and it doesn't bleed out to different levels and stuff, so it looks a little weird. Thinking about what else I could show you. Do you guys have any ideas? Stream status is okay. I'm available for you. Tell me what to do. My nose stopped itching. Yes. Hopefully I can manage to move soon. I followed this person on Instagram, never actually seen any of her videos. Maybe I'll check them out sometime. I've been too busy making ASMR to watch ASMR. It's kind of my life lately. I don't know about collabs though. I'm like the worst person to work with ever because I'm so nitpicky and I want everything to be just right. But then I don't have the heart to tell other people that they're not doing things my way. May or may not go well. 6 feet underground, lost in Bethlehem. But yes, we're trying very hard to move. Forgive me for my indiscretions, false conversions, misdirection. You feel me? You also nitpicky? And I want to tell people that you want it a different way. Yeah, I see so many people collaborating on things in different ways. So far nobody has invited me. Well, one person has invited me. But they sent me a message in German and I froze up and I didn't know how to respond, and I'm just like, really bad at talking to people. Yeah. I don't like the risky factor of it being experimental. Because like I need everybody else to be like like you're gonna do what I'm making you do. And you're not gonna bitch and moan about it. Gosh, I'm so glad that this game exists. I can live out my control issues in this imaginary world. My biggest fear when collabing with someone, like if I were to even consider it at some point, would be like the control freak in me just taking over and just taking over the whole production and making every decision by myself and then leaving everybody else feeling like what is my part in this then? Because like maybe they want something different and they don't want their hair the way that I want their hair and something like that. So yeah. I'm scared of conflict like that. But otherwise, if you're not in the same room to collab, then there's also a chance that like if I were to combine our footage, their footage might be quite different from my footage, and trying to get it to kind of match into the same like aesthetic or theme could be a pain in the ass. Ah yes. Exactly that! Death of collaboration by over-assertiveness. Ugh. That's why I hated working in groups in school. Because nobody wanted to listen to me. And I didn't want to listen to anyone else because obviously I was the one with the good ideas. So yeah. Issues. You know, I long for this world. I know it. How good it would feel inside you. I'll follow you everywhere you go. Is there anybody else you would want me to collaborate with? Mostly it just feels like... Mostly it just feels like nobody wants me in the same production. It's like I'm quite unpopular with the other artists. And it is a genuine problem. When I just have a very different idea from what everybody else wants. Because if we compromise, then I'm miserable because I feel like this project is not fulfilling its potential. But if I take over everything, then everybody else is miserable because they don't get to express themselves. Complaining about heat. I think every German is complaining about the heat at this point. We Germans, we're not used to heat. Global warming is fucking us over. We're used to it being nice and temperate all the time, and in Bavaria we're used to it being winter 9 months out of the year. So like... Yeah, true, my style is pretty unique. So unique that many people don't consider it ASMR, but well. So far, I have yet to think of somebody who would match my style. Or like the other way around, there are people I would like to do videos with, but then I feel like I'm not good enough and I'm not pretty enough. So it goes both ways a little bit. Oh. That's a little harsh. Generic enough that you could basically interchange each channel and not notice. I don't know. I occasionally look at other channels when they comment on my videos. I'm like, ooh, here's someone with ASMR in the name. Who are you? And yeah, it's mostly basically the same thing. One that stands out to me though is the one who does dildo reviews and calls it ASMR. That one, that doesn't leave your brain anytime soon. That one, yeah, points for uniqueness, definitely. Yeah. And I used to try to do that too. I used to just, because it's like everything you kind of see in the ASMR world, and it's like monkey see, monkey do. I used to also kind of just like think, oh, I have to make my videos this way because everybody else is doing it this way. And like when you don't have any other input, what are you supposed to do, right? So I'm like trying to be this nice, personable human being until I annoyed myself. And I was like, you know what? I'm not nice. I'm not personable. I just got so tired of acting friendly and sweet. I got so tired of acting sweet. And now I just do this crap instead. Yes, you definitely get to blame Mercury for your typo. When do you not get to blame Mercury? Mercury is such a scapegoat for everyone, though. Maybe I should check out her videos at some point. Her makeup is always really creative. I see that on Instagram. Listen to me make weird mouth sounds for 45 minutes. That's true, I also dislike mouth sounds. I'm more interested in the artistry aspect of ASMR videos. More so than the noises and stuff. To me, it kind of seems like the noises are kind of pointless when they don't have a context. But everybody has their own speciality in that way. Like there are ASMR artists who are just interested in the entertaining aspect of it. lots of role playing and lots of really wacky role plays too. And then there are artists who are interested in the soothing aspect of it, lots of personal attention, just like shh type stuff, and lots of this, and yeah. And then there's the people who just jump on the bandwagon and do everything they would normally do, but whisper it. And then there's those who want to explore the world of ASMR actually, and are interested in all kinds of things that can give you tingles from, you know, like the most random triggers. Somebody should make a video about that. Like 10 types of ASMR people. Why is fame via ASMR ironic? You answer that for me, and I'm gonna get some more water. Sorry if that was loud, that was my crystals. Intimacy and fame are kind of the opposite. Good point. Stronger connection with few participants versus shallow connection with lots of participants. ASMR Cam Girls Challenge, that is... There... Okay, I haven't seen any of those so far. That's new to me. But yeah, by bandwagon stuff I meant like more like just sitting there and talking, but in like a really low voice, or just trying on clothing and like showing off new stuff that you could do in a normal voice, but just doing it in a really low voice or whispered and passing that off as ASMR. That's what I meant by the bandwagon stuff. You puss can't fuck with me. You puss can't fuck with me. Look, you're in for things to play with. Remember this one though? I used to wear this a lot. It's actually an anklet, but it fits around my neck. I think this is the first crystal I ever bought. It's just a quartz. I used to have it on in all my old videos. think I might need to clean it. Oh, it still fits. Except my hair gets caught in it. Bikini hauls, that's so true. People still ask me if I've deleted some videos, like years later, right? I should put that in my frequently asked questions at this point. Why did you delete this German video? Why did you delete this random video? I actually have a thing that I'm working on. And if I'm lucky, I can get it out before the end of the month. Oh, is the wife going somewhere? We were just talking about different types of ASMR, basically. Corey was bitching about ASMR cam girls. I don't know if I have. If I have, then nobody seems to be reading it. It's okay, we won't tell your wife. So yeah, I was basically elaborating on different types of ASMR people. Like some people are just interested in the entertaining aspect, make lots of creative role plays that are borderline ASMR. And other people are more interested in the soothing aspect, do lots of personal attention and stuff. Some people are interested in the trigger aspect. They like to use and explore and find new things that can give you tingles. Oh yeah, there are those who are into the healing aspect, like getting tingles specifically from healing practices. And then there's the bandwagon people, which I like to call them, who just do all of the normal stuff that they do that could be done in just a regular voice, but they do it in a low voice or whisper it so they can pass it off as ASMR. Exactly, there's lots of different types and lots of different branches. Oh right, I already did that then. So true though. Because back when I was making German videos, you know, I don't even like speaking German. But I was making some because I was an ambitious motherfucking people pleaser. And after a while, it was just like, I started to get the German crowd's attention. And then when I didn't make a German video in like a week, everybody was like, why did you stop making German videos? Oh my god, she doesn't make German videos anymore. That's so sad. Your German videos were more favorite. When's the next German video coming out? And every day, no matter what I did, it was like, just like, when's the next German video coming out? We don't want any of that stuff. We just want the German videos. Make more German videos. Please make more German videos. I was just like, ugh. And so that made me just nope right the fuck out. ear licking specialists. I don't even know. I don't enjoy ear licking. I don't see the appeal at all. It's just like a really weird thing that people seem to really like for some reason. I know ear nibbling, and that was supposed to be like a cute, playful thing. But like ear licking, the concept is a little disgusting. Ear licking specialist on a resume. It might be. The cat ears are starting to give me a headache. How did you guys discover ASMR? It was a really weird story for me. The first time I actually had tingles was in the hospital. We had to do all kinds of really useless therapy trash. What a fucking waste of time, most of it. But one of the therapies we had to do was relaxation therapy, where that was like the only half hour that we got like twice a week, where we just laid down, and it was usually one of the interns that was assigned this job, and they would read a guided meditation for us, like the progressive muscle relaxation. They would read it for us, and I was laying there, and one of the interns, she just had this really soothing voice, and I noticed that she was reading it so slowly and softly, and I noticed that I was getting like this really funny feeling in the back of my neck, and it was tingly and it was really pleasant and felt really nice, and I didn't know that it was an ASMR thing, because back then, well, I didn't know it existed. But like, I thought I was laying in some kind of draft or something that was airbrushing on my neck or whatever. So I was just laying there, and every time we had relaxation therapy, I was hoping that the one intern was there to read the progressive muscle relaxation, because at some point she was replaced by another nurse, and that she was just a really rushed and stressed lady and didn't read it that relaxing. So that was a bummer. But after I came out of the hospital, I was done for. It killed me. It literally killed me. I came in and I was already working like 36 hours a week or something. And I came out and I just couldn't do anything. Just nothing. All I could do was rest and just, Jesus, it was awful. So back when I was struggling so much coming out of the hospital, I looked up guided meditations on YouTube to kind of get a similar effect that I got from that reading in the hospital. And that's when I discovered ASMR haircutting role plays and stuff for the first time. And it all spiraled down from there. And yeah, back I was in like my experimental phase. So I was making like all kinds of videos, like vlogs and makeup and reviews, singing, all kinds of trash, cooking. because I couldn't make up a fucking mind. And then I discovered ASMR and I was just like, hey, I can do that. So I just started a channel of my own. And that was that story. What made you nope out of the video? Was it ear licking? Oh yeah, gentle whispering's good. She good. She puts a lot of care in her role plays. Origami, huh? That's interesting. Wow. I don't quite remember getting ASMR as a child. The closest I got to that was just like getting tingles in my body when like scratching my arm. What kind of a roleplay was that? Oh my god. Ah. Oh yeah. I can see how that would be good. I also worked at a salon before. And yeah, I was in charge of the hair washing and the head massages basically. And we would like do each other's hair a lot, and I always like really like getting my hair touched and messed with because that tends to feel really nice. That's why I clicked on that hair cutting roleplay. That's interesting. Randomly due to work, yes Jack, I know your story. Oh yeah, I can see why. The personal attention stuff of videos. I mean, before ASMR was a thing, YouTube was basically just entertainment. It's like, here, let me show you my film. And then ASMR came around and was like, hello, you're here for your spa massage, right? It was quite a big of a shift. By the time I discovered it, it was already taking off, so... Explaining something, huh? Yeah, I can see that. It's like, ah yes, tell me more. Wait, what? So like tutoring ASMR or something. Age can be a big factor. How? Legs are falling asleep. Personal attention is a really good trigger for most people. Most people are starved for personal attention. Literally starved. And this... And this stressful day and age, it's like nobody has time for connection anymore. And it's just a basic human need. that we're trying to meet and substituting with all kinds of weird role plays. Has anybody else run into this problem where you found it hard to relax because you were focused on relaxing? Lately, instead of watching ASMR, I've just been putting on talks or lectures from people about like stuff I'm interested in, because it's like I'd rather listen to somebody talk about something that interests me than anything personal attention related or anything specific relaxation related, because like it's not, I don't know, engaging enough. Like the whole setting of it is so relaxing that it paradoxically makes me less relaxed. Because like I would listen to an ASMR video and just be like, okay, now I've got to relax. Okay, and now it's getting quiet. And now my brain is getting really active. And now I'm thinking about this and that. And my mind is jumping to all kinds of things. And now I'm overthinking, and now I can't fall asleep. Whereas like just watching lectures is just like, oh, okay, I'm listening. I'm still new to the whole Twitch thing. I know Cosmic Tingle streams on Twitch a lot. I kind of want to try it out, but then I wouldn't know what to stream. My game is a little too laggy to stream. Okay, you lost me. I don't know what's happening anymore. That's probably where she went. I don't know. I occasionally see her post on Instagram about her Twitch streams. And yeah, I only rarely get updates about new videos from her, so that's probably where she is. Just seems to make more money than YouTube though, doesn't it? I've been in one of Cosmic Tingle's streams when she did them on YouTube, but that shit is crazy. With this many people watching, it's just, you can't really talk to anyone. Math gives me a headache. I only recently learned that percentage cheat thing from a video about Reddit threads. You know that 7% of 50 is 50% of 7? I was like, is that right? Because if so, then my mind is blown, like, what? That's not bad at all. Seeing as how, in order to make $100, you'd have to have at least 100,000 views on a YouTube video. Well, it's quite different from just a few viewers. I guess. It's just something new I'd have to learn. Oh no, it's definitely not a living wage. But for some popular ASM artists, it might be. It might be. Full-time streaming. Does that mean like 8 hours a day? 40 hours a week? Streaming? That's super interesting. I don't even think I could talk that much. I mean, I have a live stream once a month. And that's the most talking I do in the whole month. That would take a little bit of practice. Make this place a home. I mean, the whole is it sustainable thing. I feel like you just have to make the most of it while you can. Find the fountain of youth. I think I'm gonna be good for another decade or something, maybe 2. I lucked out on those genetics, looking a lot younger than I am. That is also true for YouTube though. If you don't make stuff for a while, it's really hard to regain that popularity. Most of it is just the things that the algorithm pushes is like more uploads, the number of uploads, it's like, and yeah, after a while it's just like everybody forgets you exist So true. It especially sucks if you're quality over quantity person and you just don't want to put out 4 videos a week of just doing crap. You'd rather put out 2 or 3 videos a month, but that actually have production value. And the view count is meh. Exactly. Yeah, the competition is fierce. It's like everybody wants to make ASMR now because it seems like the next best, easiest thing you can do online if you don't have anything meaningful to say or anything. You can just tap on some shit and pass it off as ASMR and that'll be all good. Somebody's gonna love it. There's always something that somebody's gonna love it. Which I think is really sad. Like, true art is so underappreciated in the land of YouTube. That's true. Once you start making a job out of your hobby, it suddenly becomes a responsibility, you know? Like you have to make a living somehow, and you worry about paying bills, you worry about saving, and your thought process is no longer about what do I feel like doing now. It's more about how can I get people interested in my videos? And then you're kind of conflicted between the stuff you want to do and the stuff you think everybody else wants you to do. And it's just like, what do? Do you sell out and give people whatever they want in order to make a little more money? Or do you stick with what you like so you feel like you're not wasting your time every day, but risk people becoming indifferent to you and losing interest? Low quality garbage. Oh, I feel you. Yes. It's so sad but true. And I'm so lucky to have you guys who appreciate quality videos. And yeah, I guess see the true value of hard work. Even though it's just like working non-stop if I wanna produce regular content still. I feel like all small channels start out that way though. It's just like tapping, because like when you start with nothing, what are you supposed to do? You kind of make, you know, lots of small things you put your energy into. Lots of tiny projects like tapping, maybe some personal attention, maybe some casual role plays from your bedroom or whatever. And well, if you're successful, you kind of build from there. But once it gets to a certain point, it's just like people subscribe for different reasons. You guys subscribe for the quality, but there are people who, for example, see one of my girlfriend roleplay videos and they just subscribe to Girlfriend Roleplays and they don't watch anything else on my channel. And that's all they're here for. Or there are people who want me to make videos like I used to make in the beginning, and don't really like my videos now. And then there are people who are joining now and they like my videos now. But then what if my tastes change again? It's always a gamble. Every new video I put out is a gamble. And I feel like many channels kind of repeat the same garbage all over again because it's safe. Like, it's already an established thing and it's likely to get a positive response from people. And anything where you kind of branch out and move away a little bit from the mainstream, there's always a risk that people are gonna hate it. And yeah. What? Please elaborate, Alina. Why do you hate marketing? Is this really something I said? I'm gonna get lip balm real quick. My lips are feeling kind of dry. It's the Chex Mix. The MSG dehydrates me so much. Better. Alright. Return on investment isn't there for a lot of people. What exactly do you mean? I'm afraid I'm not quite familiar with this term. And I feel like getting big on YouTube is a lot about pleasing people. Because people ask for this. This is cat calling in Russian, okay? This is like you call a cat, you see a cat, the sound you do to attract it is the three. So like, I chuckle every time I see a video like that, but and people ask for stuff like that. People ask for girlfriend role plays, and people ask for I don't know, personal attention, that type of stuff. Oh, that's true. What did Heather Feather's mom do? Shower me with the rumors. Yeah, I agree, Alina. It's like the German radio only buying in songs that are already established hits elsewhere and already similar to something that was a hit the year before. But yeah, I was a little puzzled by the fact that putting a lot of hard work into something does not equate with praise and success and views. And I've basically chosen, you know, one side of this conundrum. I've chosen to do what I like, because that's the only way that I can feel like I don't hate my life. And yeah, I'm really inclined to only make stuff I like. But like, I am aware how many people are just on my channel for girlfriend videos. It was a shock at first, because like I can work so hard on my videos and they get like 30,000 views. And it's like somebody else can tap on something for 10 minutes and get 10 million views. And yeah, it's a kind of hideous, unfair world we live in. And you just gotta pick the lesser evil for yourself. Aw, enjoy your lunch, Derek. Thank you for joining my stream. Hope to see you again next time. I think I'm just gonna do these the last Sunday of the month as just a regular, because that seems to work. Woo! This has turned to a generic ASMR ramble, but I'm enjoying it. Are you guys having a good time? If you guys are having a good time, then that's what matters. Yeah, I used to be quite bitter about it. I probably still am. The fact that so many people who post so much trash are so much more popular than me. And popularity isn't even one of my goals. It just irks me how unfair it is. Because I know I'm better than the majority of creators out there. But no one cares. That's true. Finding an audience for your stuff or appreciation for your stuff can be really hard. Every artist knows the struggle, no matter the trade. I'm gonna look that up later. What I used to be, I'm not running, I'm just waving goodbye. I guess I'm lucky then, because I don't have a cleavage. Nothing to get people's attention over my head. False confessions, misdirections. Last thing you'll see, the trail of smoke that used to be me. That is where I'll be. To you I'm just a memory, 'cause theory, the more popular the ASMR YouTube artist is, the shorter the attention span of the average audience member is. I expect a scientific trial to prove that. Depths always raise their cup. This might be worth using in an ASMR video. The sound. I don't know, when I go to analytics, I occasionally stumble upon those. It just kind of tells me like average watch time of a 45-minute video is like 1 minute. So viewer stats for clickbait cleavage thumbnails. That will be interesting. I wonder how many people have clickbaited with my newest video posing like this. I was just fucking around because I only know how to do a certain very small set of poses. I'm just watching myself doing that crap on the thing, you know. I only know how to do very few poses, so I feel like in every single thumbnail I'm just kind of doing the same poses all over again, just recycling the same crap. And so I was like, I have to do something new, I have to try something different. And then I was like, okay, we have soda, like what's the most ironic sex sells pop culture plug I can do? I tried this and I was like, I went around to check how the shot looked, and I was like, yeah, that's the money shot. Yeah. I have to get off here at some point. Okay. Yeah. That's the gin speaking. I don't think I have. I don't use analytics much because I don't care. Let's see. They changed it all around again. Let's see, type O negative ASMR. Average view duration, 8 minutes 13 seconds. Likes versus dislikes since upload time 100%? Don't be ridiculous. It's not possible to get 100% likes. Meh. Only 3.3% of views are from notifications. That's how bad notifications are, guys. No, 8 minutes 13 seconds average view duration on just the typo negative video. And only 6.9% in suggested videos. And 66.9% of the people who have been watching this have browsed. And found this. Since published. I don't even know. The average length of all of my videos is... Where do I see that? Is that 4.1 minutes or 4.1 million minutes on all of my videos since the beginning of time? I can't read this damn thing. I don't know. Watch time, minutes by video. Nope, can't read this graph either. Line chart. Bar chart. What? Nope. I don't know what to do with this. I have no idea. The average length of all of my videos? I don't know. Around an hour, because I've made videos that are a lot longer than an hour, and I've also made like half-hour videos. Don't know. do I find most of that stuff? I can look at the viewer gender, I guess. It's 90.3% male and 9.7% female. Why do you guys like me? I don't know, this is too complicated for me. I'm the artist, I'm not the analyst. Viewer age. 2.8% 13 to 17 year olds. 40.7% 18 to 24 year olds. 37.7% 25 to 34 year olds. 11.5% 35 to 44 year olds, and 5.7% 45 to 54 year olds. And beyond that, nobody knows how to use the internet, so it's not listed. You know, like, I've always wondered why guys are so attracted to me, but girls are not. Because a lot of other artists have a lot more girls watching them. So, like, what's up? Is it just that guys really like me? Or is it that girls really dislike me? Questions that have no answers. And most people watch my stuff on their phones. That's incredible. I don't really use my phone for much. Except typing on Steam when we're watching shows. Because I don't want to have the laptop in my lap, because I just want to relax. Do you turn into goth chicks? I don't know. Maybe. Don't tell the gatekeepers. They don't like it when I call myself goth. I was pretty happy to read so many comments from pleasantly surprised typo negative fans this morning. I watch ASMR to fall asleep too sometimes, but on my laptop though. My phone runs out of battery too fucking fast. I don't know, they keep telling me that I'm not allowed to call myself goth until I've listened to Bauhaus for 10 hours straight, so... They make up all kinds of crappy rules like that. And some people are obviously confused about what is goth and what is emo. Very, very confused. Yeah, those people. We all know those people. Yeah. I feel like I want to troll them a little bit. I'm just not sure how yet. But I feel like trolling the gatekeepers. Audio apocalypse sound Armageddon. Audio apocalypse sound Armageddon. Audio apocalypse sound Armageddon. Beauty is only needy. Any more requests before I have to go? You can ask me to do anything. Except take my top off. You can stop typing. Yeah. Put a piece of music on or sing something or have another shot of whiskey or I'll get banned from YouTube if I take my top off. Not because I took my top off though, but because I'm not popular enough to get away with it. Purity? What is purity in ASMR? Yeah, I don't do rules, so I just don't. They don't interest me. Make me feel fine, always in the corners of my mind. Oh, like what, like how I complain about what ASMR was supposed to be versus what everybody does now. Wow, guys, you've given me so much creative energy and inspiration. It's just like I can feel the energies moving through me and just keep looking for new stuff to ASMR on. Oh, I see. When it comes to ASMR, I guess I'm kind of more of an old school person. Because I value the relaxation and soothing aspect of it more than the ear licking and tapping aspect. Well, that was before my time, so like... most goth music was before my time. In the end, we just can't help but like what we like. I can't help that I'm into type O negative. I can't help that I'm into sidewalks and skeletons. And the question is, am I still goth enough to be considered a goth? I just personally hate being called emo. Because who looks at a picture of an actual emo person like wearing their style and looks at me and thinks that looks the same? It just doesn't make any sense. But then in order to be goth, they want you to like shave off your eyebrows and like do weird shit to your face. And I don't even know. Can we be alternative goth? I feel like that's fair for everyone. Alternative goth is a good term to compile all of the different styles. Alt goth. I will never be spooky enough for the gatekeepers. Yeah, they always do that. And it's stupid because most of these people don't even know what they're talking about but still want to have an opinion. Like, it's such a popular thing to diss emos for some reason. Everybody wants to diss them, everybody wants to make fun of them. 99.9% of people who take the piss out of emos don't even know what one looks like. Don't even know what the subculture is about. And it pisses me off. Just this level of ignorance and assumptions made everywhere. I just feel like people need to shut their mouths about things they don't have a clue about, is all I'm saying. It's like, you know, that what was that term that The term from your game, Jack. You had like a person with a certain traits. Elitist hobo. Elitist hobo. Yeah, that's how I feel like way too many people in this country could be described as. Elitist hobos. They have nothing to show for themselves, but still want everyone to know how they're better than everyone else. And those are the people who just want to have an opinion on everything without having a clue about anything. Oh yes, Leon, you were super late. I was just about to leave. That sounds like a really weird experience. Oh my god, such Pokemon backpacks and skateboards. Ah, I can only imagine. Guys, we were just talking about goths and how people are stupid, and before that we were talking about ASMR and the different types of it. But I'm getting really tired of talking. I shout out to the rain, incantations of salt you heard, that you live again. From deep earth brings forth rebirth witness, but I shall believe. From below a chilling glow on all Hallows Eve. It cooled down a little bit here too. It's just really humid still. I went outside like this earlier just to cool off. It's been suffocating. Leon, do you have any requests for what you want to see before I go? You can ask me to do anything except take my top off. Hallows Eve. This eve of all saints, high be the price, but then nothing is free. My soul I'll gladly trade. Anything you want to see me do? I've basically had 3 little sips of gin, and then I ate Chex Mix for 45 minutes straight, and then we talked about random shit. So I feel like, even though I'm supposed to be entertaining you, I haven't been doing much entertaining. That's why feel free to request anything. That's not true. Don't listen to Corey. There was no mouth sounds and ear licking. I can talk to you about the gins we got. I got this one, this alien head one, because it's called Allie. It has my name on it. I had to have it. I'm a simple woman. Then I got this one. This is a blackberry gin. It's called Amethyst Clouds, and it keeps doing that thing. I feel like nobody on my channel really likes mouth sounds, that's why you're on my channel. And this is catnip gin. It contains actual catnip, and it feels lovely. I love this one. Inside gin fizzes though. It's Schrodinger's cat. And now I just hope that I'm cool enough to pull off streams with just talking about random crap. Bonus points for fake leather pants. Touching my face or your face? Yes, it is. Drinking this catnip gin, I feel kind of like what all the stoners always tell me. Throw all your weird ideas at me. I'm available for about 15 more minutes. What would be expensive but cool? Okay, touch your face. You got it. I keep forgetting where the camera is. I keep looking up at the recorder. I bought it online from a site called spirituosen-superbillig.de or something. Might not have had a minus in the middle. I recommend it though. It's lovely. I use it very sparingly because I want it to last a long time. Is the face touching not laggy or anything? I know it's oversaturated, I know that much. I just really wanted to be turquoise for this video. Surprise German. I don't know. Depends what you're making. But if you make a gin fizz and you substitute rum for the gin, you basically made a caipirinha though. Oh my god. You're desensitized to ASMR, huh? I have that to some extent. But yeah, face touching usually gets me, it's like really relaxing. I can see why they do that. It might not work. Anybody got any other ASMR requests? Very blue. Very blue. Well, I spend most of this time eating and drinking and not doing much. So, like... I'm gonna go soon though, so last call for requests. At this point, this just looks like a heat camera, doesn't it? I am pretty exhausted though, so... I don't know. But I might pass out, so I'm gonna go and open the windows and lay down. Exhaustion has hit me. I hope y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining my stream. Next month again, last Sunday of the month probably, I'll announce it in time. I'll try for at least like a week before, and yeah, it won't be about gin next time. If you have any requests for what you want to see, let me know. I'm always open for that. Otherwise, it's just down to whatever I can come up with. Thank you. I will lay down. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video, or hear you, because I already filmed the background and you can't actually see me in it. Thank you. I hope you've had a lovely time and have a good rest of your night. Okay, that. Night night.